last weeks before Hussein and I leave you to go up to the balcony. We will be hosting our last 5 activities next week for Spirit Week. So we're going to give you to them in order right now, and also make an event and maybe some posters to remind you. Monday is very easy. You don't have to do very much. It is Pi Day with an E. We wanted to do the Pi Day without the E, but we were on break. So we will be giving you pie, and also the class competition portion. Each class must choose one person to bake us, the Executive Student Council, a pie. We are sampling the pies, and then we will pick one and give out a class point. We're of course doing this for the class competition and not to eat pie.
Tuesday is our most popular competition. Usually it's going to be capture the flag. So we will have 8th, 9th, and 10th graders versus the upperclassmen, because the underclassmen really need points. And that'll happen at lunch. We'll set it up. We'll probably have people monitoring it this time, so it'll be fair.
And we'll go over the rules during chapel on that day. Wednesday is dressed like your favorite teacher day, past or present, or faculty or staff member. Please don't be offensive, but be funny. We'll be judging in the quad at lunch, giving out a couple of class points.
Thursday is badminton in the gym at lunch. Pretty self-explanatory.
And then Friday, you get to rid yourself of all these tensions with prom and colleges, all these other things, and hit people with dodgeballs in the gym. So yeah, Spirit Week, enjoy it. It's all these fun theme days. Make sure to participate. Also, elections are happening at the same time, so watch for who's participating and see if they have enough school spirit to be an Executive Student Council.
Also, speaking of prom, guys, if you're still thinking about renting a tuxedo, talk to Landon or myself. We both have cards that'll get you $40 off at Men's Warehouse. Bye tomorrow.
First of all, sophomores, next Monday, there's the 2 meetings, just reminding you. Okay, so there's going to be a China trip next year during spring break, so we're just going to talk about several places we're going in China.
We'll be going to Beijing, maybe you've heard of it, where they have the Forbidden City, Summer Palace, Great Wall of China, just modern day wonders of the world.
You can go to Xi'an, which is, it's served as the capital of the Lemon Dynasty, so you can see the 7th century big wild goose pagoda, which was built by the monk who first introduced Buddhism to China. You can also see what Xi'an is most famous for, the terracotta warriors.
And you can also go to Yangshuo, where it's the part of southern China, which is cool because that was those rolling wet hills that you've seen in a lot of photographs. And you can go on the Li River and go see Moon Hill, which is this giant limestone hill with a moon shape carved in it. So these are some of the cool things. These are some of the cool things that you can come if you go on the China trip next spring, 2012.
And now Lao-Shi is going to give you even more details.
Okay. Well, not very much more now. 10-day trip. This is the 10-day trip. And we are going to see Beijing, as you know, Beijing, Xi'an, and Guilin, and Shanghai. So you're going to see the ancient part of China, like the Great Wall, Forbidden City, Summer Palace, and the Xi'an is like a terracotta, the warrior, yeah? That's everybody is interested about it. And the Yangtze as Guilin, we're going to take a river cruise, go down the Li River, but we can see those beautiful nature's thing of China you will never see, like heaven on earth. And then after the ancient part, we're going to see the modern part of China, Shanghai. Oh, yeah, and you can see all the sides of China. That's a very exciting trip. So anybody interested, let me know. Sooner the better.
Two quick announcements. Number 1, Geometry Mathletics in room 20 at lunch today. Number 2, people running for Executive Student Council, your petitions, you need 75 signatures. They need to be into me by March 31st. You cannot start campaigning until you get your petition into me. Okay? So nobody should be campaigning until you get your petition into me. And if you sign somebody's petition, it does not mean you're voting for them. You're just allowing them to run for that office. So don't feel like if somebody asks you to sign their petition that you have to vote for them. You're just saying, yes, it's okay for them to run for office. And officers, you cannot start campaigning until after you get your petitions into me. Thank you.
Also, Algebra 2 Mathletics who meet in my room today, room 22.
So you may remember that a while ago before break, I had posted that survey for your responses to PATH. So I have pulled together your responses and I have posted on Moodle on the front page. You can click on it and you can see what other people said about it and some of the actions that I'm going to be taking, or we're as a group going to be taking for next year's PATH to make it bigger, better, stronger, faster, and funnier. So go ahead and take a look at that. If you have any responses to that, or you want to add anything, please do let me know. Don't hesitate to do that. Okay. Then the second thing is we're going to be getting some new. Mr. Sanchez is, as we speak, assembling. Well, not as we speak because he's here. New picnic tables. That have been purchased for your use and comfort. These are very cool picnic tables in that they are made out of recycled materials, so sawdust and plastic bags that have been recycled. So you might have seen the Trex deck and stuff like that that you can walk on and build decks out of. So that's what these are made out of. They're green, they're cool, they cannot be doodled, written, graffitied on. So I know that some of you have just been moved to be artistic during lunch and draw on the picnic tables. You cannot do that with these. You're going to have to jump up and do improv instead. So you might want to go to Mrs. Reese's son's thing next week so that you two, next week? Yeah. So that you two can be artistic through improv rather than drawing.
Today we have another member of the York Board. His name is Doug Smith. He's been a trustee here since 2006. He graduated from UC Berkeley with a BA in Computer Science. He's also a board of directors of the U.S. Icelandic Horse Congress, which is very cool. And he also worked for Yahoo. But in addition to that, he's helped a lot around the school fixing technical things and being a consultant for a lot of ecologically oriented things throughout the U.S. as well as abroad. So if you see him around campus, say hi, give him a warm welcome because he's really done a lot for this school. So.
AMC's my name and swinging love is my game. Hit it! Take a look, tell me what do you see? I bet you've never seen a man so fine. He's been cursed with style and grace. He is the pinnacle of God's design. He stands up tall and he stands up proud. All the little ladies love the way he looks and the way he boogies down. Hey buddy, don't you see? It could be you and his tea. Now take a look, tell me what do you see? I mean, no one's exactly rich or gear. Your stomach may be sloppy and your clothes are kind of sloppy and your acne won't disappear. But join with me and you'll be just fine. All the little ladies won't know what to do when this is yours, so get in line. Go on and take a look. It's you in your tux. Sing it, girls. Who's that boy? It's you in your tux. Who's that man with the big black plans? It's you in your tux. All the night you've been looking so bright, but in your mom will find the reason to fuss so wide. Well, maybe just a little bit. Look, she might find some links, like there. Or she might do that weird mom thing where they lick their hand and try to wipe the smudge off their face. It's just gross. It's gross. What I'm trying to sing about, so gentlemen and ladies who have dates outside of the school, if you want to be looking real fine for prom, which is in 8 days, come get a $40 off certificate from me or Hussein as soon as you can. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Very strange basketball player who I'm not related to. I was wondering, it's kind of a long time ago, but can you still pay me $3 to pay for the seniors girls basketball gifts?
How much is it?
$3. Oh, okay. I'll get it to you tomorrow. Hey, stranger. So, is it just $3 there? Yeah, I'll get it to you tomorrow. I just forgot.
Okay, so
for the seniors girls basketball gifts as soon as you can. Thanks. Also, in case any of you guys are illiterate, on your seat are next Saturday, April 2nd at Intercontinental, the hotel in Cannery Row from 8 to midnight. Singles tickets are $35, couples is $60. We're going to be selling tickets all week next week. At the door on Saturday, we will not be offering couples tickets. So if you're worried about being single, find a date. If you can't find a date, go with a friend. If you can't find a friend at York School, find a friend outside of school because you really should have one.
LitMac has actually gotten a lot of submissions this year, so thank you very much. We still want more submissions, so if you want to unleash your accumulated angst or something in the form of poetry or short story or artwork or photography, please submit. We have a box in the library, and you can also email to yorkschoolLitMag@gmail.com. Cafe night is going to be April 8th, and we're going to have a meeting either F or G Day next week. Key Club meeting today at lunch.
Not for Sale is having a meeting today to talk about the World Vision 24-hour famine that we're sponsoring. Basically, you fast for 24 hours, which means you don't eat for 24 hours, to raise awareness about hunger in the world and to raise money to end it.
You get juice, though.
You get juice, yeah. Well,
isn't it 30 hours?
No, we're doing 24.
958 million people throughout the world went hungry in 2010, so this is a really important issue that you should all care about and support us in.
And if you have any questions that you don't feel like shouting at me right now, because you have manners, then